Hi, I'm Ryan Black, and I'll be teaching you this semester online. I'm excited to be here and meet you guys in the digital universe. Shortly, I'm coming to you from my studio, which me and my creative partner have flipped into a live streaming space. And that's what you're seeing behind me. I'm on set, on stage, in what was a recording studio and now is a hybrid space of all sorts of fun technology and things that I think a lot of people are putting into use right now. So it's been really an interesting experience and interesting consulting with other people, figuring out how to live with our technical skills in the environment we're currently living in. So I'm excited to meet you, and I want to give you a couple ideas, a couple things to keep in mind as you go into online classes this semester. In all of your online classes, make sure that you are showing up if that's what the class calls for, right? If you have a Zoom meeting, be there and interact, right? Use the chat, use the discussions, use the groups if they break out, interact with your classmates and your faculty. Just because a class is online doesn't mean it sort of exists in this same domain as YouTube, where it's just something you can access when you want. It takes effort, and if you put in that effort, online classes can be very rewarding. In each of our classes, they will be organized with modules. Those modules will be for each week. If you go to that week, that module, you'll find the information you need. And there's a couple things, 4 things that you need to look for every week. First is resources. It'll be materials, it'll potentially be lectures, it can potentially be other videos from outside that I've curated, or it can be just walkthroughs of an assignment. Check those out. Consume all of them. They're there for a reason. Some will be primary and concerned directly with the course competencies, and others are supplemental about industry professionals, people you should know. The second thing to look for is assignments. Like any class, there are assignments. There's homework assignments. Look for those. You'll have detailed assignments there with rubrics. The third thing is discussion questions. And discussion questions are a way for you to interact with your classmates, but also to explore the industry further. And I hope you take some time, some serious time to research and think and provide thoughtful answers as well as responses to your classmates' discussion answers. That will count towards your participation in the class as a whole. And the fourth thing that you need to be on the lookout for are quizzes and tests. Some of those quizzes will be open-ended with the ability for you to research, go online, look at the primary resources to find the exact answer. Others of those might have a time limit on them. So just, be careful and look for that. That's the 4 primary things. You got it? So you got resources, you got your assignments, you got discussion questions, and you've got quizzes. And if you show up to class each week, we can answer some extra questions and we can make sure that we have a great learning experience this semester. So remember, every day, check your email once a day for all your classes. Your other teachers are going to thank me for saying this. Please check your email once a day. And if you send an email and communicate with me or another faculty member, realize that we might not be checking our email immediately. We might check it once a day, just like you. So give time. 24 hours or so is a appropriate amount of time before you send a follow-up, or if you have a cell phone number, send a text and go like, hey, did you get my email? That communication is so important in online classes because we don't get that time face-to-face with each other. Feel free to reach out if you have questions, if you want to see more of the studio, if you have technical questions on projects you're trying to do. I am here as an educator and a professional to help you become a professional. So I look forward, as I said at the top, to meeting you in the digital universe very soon.